Hi, I'm Sean Contreras with the Fiercely Independent Network, and I'm here at the Woodstock Playhouse for the screening of Parkland Rising. Let's take a look.
But I'm going to talk mostly about what you are about to see tonight because this is such an important film. I think it took me, 5 minutes into the film before I knew that we have to have it in Woodstock. Woodstock stands for social responsibility, and Parkland Rising is so much about what happened and so much about what can be done so it will not happen again. I want to bring the director, Cheryl McDonough, to say a few words to you, please. Cheryl, if you can come up here.
I want to ask the courageous people who are in this film to please stand up and remain standing until I'm done. Sam Zeitz, Tyra Heumann, Jack Torres, and Vickiana and Felix, wherever you are, Patricia and Manuel Oliver. Thank you all for making the journey here tonight and for your support. If you would please stand up if you worked on the production of this film or helped in any way to get this film done. Thank you. Thank you for your help. Anyone who is involved with a gun reform group, please stand up. This film is called Parkland Rising, but over the next year, I hope we will see many more Americans rising up against gun violence. Thank you.
I'm going to tell you how we do this. We don't have many options in here. We lost our son, and we are still mother and father of Joaquin Oliver. Every morning we wake up, we look at each other, we could be crying, we could be smiling, we support each other, and then we go ahead and do this along with Joaquin. We decided that Joaquin was an activist and not a victim. And Joaquin has been fighting with these guys since day one. We are doing this for your kids. And don't forget that.
I told myself I wasn't going to cry on my birthday, and then I agreed to watch this documentary. And it wasn't my first time seeing it. It was my first time seeing it like all put together. And I gave you a lot of notes the last time I saw it, and this was incredible when it came to telling an honest narrative about all the stuff that we had gone through. And when we started talking to people who weren't NRA people and people who had experienced gun violence, they all had a very personal, nuanced story about how violence had affected their lives. And so this movement about art and community and activism was all on the foundation of uplifting those honest, authentic stories about what is going on so that we could have a real conversation. Because when we went to Congress and we met with people there, they weren't having an honest conversation with us. So I always say this no matter what room I'm in, if the conversation ends here, we failed you and you failed us. Talk to that uncle who's probably on the NRA app.
But we're here continuing this conversation, and we're doing it together. And that's step one, right? So we made it through that, which is more than a lot of people can say. A lot of people just stop it at liking and retweeting the garbage we all put on the internet. But we're here, and that means that a conscious effort was made to come out here on what all of us Floridians would call a freezing night.
As young people, I think we, especially with this time that we live in, and just technology and social media, we as a society feel isolated. And what this movement has taught me, and just being on the stage with everyone, it's shown me how connected we really are. My friend, my brother, my sister, my mother, my father lost their life on February 14th, but we are not the only ones. And there's something that happened in our life that has been extremely traumatic, and we use that pain to connect us all, and then we take that pain and that's what we use to enact change in this world.
I mean, some of these kids had to run over dead bodies of students, including probably Joaquin's body. This is a reality, and it sounds terrible, but I like to be very graphic. They were walking over my dead son, running away from a shooter that didn't stop shooting yet. Okay? My son was shot 4 times. Because I cannot let you leave this room and just think, oh, we saw a movie, we're going to see 2 more tomorrow. Because if you do that, you have to watch this again, and again, and again. I do want to say something. And it's about the Second Amendment and the gun owners. I've asked some of gun owners, why do you have a gun? And they don't say, oh, because I want to be part of a well-regulated militia. No one says that. You want to see a well-regulated militia? Here it is. Okay?
For more information on the Woodstock Film Festival, go to www.woodstockfilmfestival.com.